A fascinating first part of the day. Rohit Sharma's batted beautifully. England, I don't think have quite hit their straps the way they'd like to. And I'm sure Joe Root would like to take his decision back when he won the toss.
So you mean to say Joe must be frustrated or something that he has taken this call to bowl first?
No, I think the call was right at the time. I just think 10 minutes later, when the cloud cover disappeared and the rain, that little rain shower that was hanging over St John's Wood, and took the players off, didn't get the game started. When they came back on, overhead wasn't too bad. The sun was starting to come through, and it was getting to looking as though it wasn't the greatest decision when it comes to toss. And I think Rohit Sharma has just proved that he's respected the good balls that have been on show, which have been. I think England have bowled some good balls. And I think anything offline, anything off length, and the position for the Indian opener to score, and Rohit scored lovely. And there was a nice passage between him and Mark Wood there. Mark Wood was bowling seriously quick, 94, 95 mile an hour, and he's had a go at it, and he's put the pressure back on to England, bowlers and fielders.
Mark Wood, I think, do you really think Mark Wood should be utilised earlier rather than when he came? I mean, obviously the ball was a bit older, though the situation or the weather is still good, but do you think he came a bit later? I mean, late?
Yeah, I think he came a bit too late. I think I'd like to see him just before that. He would have gotten a go before lunch if it hadn't rained. But I think he could have come on that little bit earlier. If anything, I think he should have took the new ball. I don't think the new ball swings anywhere near as much as it does when it gets to about 14, 15 overs. The new Duke ball in England, the bowlers have been saying that it takes a while to get it to swing, get the lacquer off. So I think that would have been better to use Mark's pace right up front and put pressure on KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma. But on the other hand, it was the right time to give Sam Curran a ball, because I've criticised during the first test match where the ball was swinging and moving, and it was the right time for Jimmy Anderson and Sam Curran to bowl. Sam didn't get a ball, but who would argue ball on Jimmy Anderson at that time? So, look, in an ideal world, he would have gotten the ball. Mark Wood would have gotten the ball before lunch, but lunch came, and Mark has had a go, and I think when he came on, I think KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma were ready for him. They were set, and things were very much in the batsman's favour. So I think England missed a trick on that one.
Yeah, absolutely, Steve. Okay, I'm having with me Ajay, and he's also